The Industrial Revolution was a period of major change in human history. It started in Britain in the late 18th century and spread to other parts of the world. Before the Industrial Revolution, most people lived in small villages and worked as farmers or craftsmen. Goods were made by hand, and transport was slow and difficult. However, with the invention of new machines, factories, and better transportation, life changed dramatically. The Industrial Revolution brought many benefits, such as faster production of goods, new job opportunities, and improved living standards. However, it also created problems like poor working conditions, child labour, and pollution. In this video, we will explore the main causes of the Industrial Revolution, the key inventions and its effects on society and the economy. The Industrial Revolution did not happen overnight. It was the result of several important changes in society, technology, and economy. Let's consider the main causes. Before the Industrial Revolution, there was an agricultural revolution. New farming techniques, such as crop rotation and selective breeding of animals, helped farmers produce more food. The invention of the seed drill by Jethro Tull in 1701 allowed farmers to plant seeds more efficiently. As a result, there was a surplus of food, and fewer people needed to work on farms. In earlier times, farmers shared common land where they could graze animals and grow crops. However, during the 18th century, the British government introduced the Enclosure Acts, which allowed landowners to take common land and enclose it with fences. This process created large private farms that used modern farming methods to increase food production. However, it also forced many small farmers to leave their land and move to cities, where they became factory workers. The Industrial Revolution was driven by new inventions and technological improvements. The steam engine, invented by James Watt in the 1760s, provided a reliable source of power for factories and transportation. The spinning jenny, invented in 1764, and the power loom, introduced in 1785, revolutionized the textile industry by making cloth production faster and cheaper. Britain had a strong economy based on trade. Merchants and businessmen invested money in new factories and machinery, hoping to make a profit. This system, called capitalism, encouraged competition and innovation. Banks also played a crucial role by providing loans to entrepreneurs who wanted to start new businesses. Thanks to better farming methods and medical advances, the population of Britain grew rapidly. More people meant a greater demand for goods, which encouraged industrial growth. At the same time, the large workforce provided cheap labour for factories. The expansion of European colonialism played a vital role in the Industrial Revolution. Britain's colonies, especially in the West Indies and America, supplied cheap raw materials such as cotton, sugar, and tobacco. These resources were essential for British industries, particularly textiles, which became one of the most profitable sectors. The availability of inexpensive raw materials allowed manufacturers to produce goods at lower costs, fueling industrial growth and trade. The vast colonial network also provided markets for British-made products, further boosting industrial expansion. The Industrial Revolution transformed many aspects of life. Let's find out the main changes that took place during this period. First, the factory system. Before the Industrial Revolution, goods were made by hand in small workshops or homes. With the invention of new machines, factories became the centre of production. factories allowed for mass production, meaning that goods could be made quickly and in large quantities. Urbanization, the second major change, was the movement of people from rural areas to cities in search of work as factories grew. Cities such as Manchester and Birmingham expanded rapidly. However, living conditions in these cities were often poor, with overcrowded housing and a lack of proper sanitation. The transport revolution was a significant consequence of the Industrial Revolution. New transport systems helped connect different parts of the country and move goods and people faster, more cheaply, and more efficiently. Important developments included canals, railways, and steamships. The Industrial Revolution brought about dramatic social changes. The most relevant had to do with working conditions. Factory workers, including women and children, worked long hours, often from 12 to 16 hours a day, and for low wages. Women and children worked as long and hard as men, but were paid less. Conditions were dangerous, and there were few safety regulations. The need for skilled workers also led to the growth of education. By the late 19th century, many countries introduced compulsory schooling. More broadly, a new middle class of factory owners, merchants, and bankers emerged, while the working class struggled with poor living conditions. The Industrial Revolution had both positive and negative effects on society. Let's consider the former. First, increased production led to cheaper and abundant goods. Second, countries that shifted to capitalism and industrialization became rich and more powerful. Third, the new scientific discoveries and medical advancements improved overall health and sanitary conditions, resulting in longer life expectancy. Fourth, the world became more connected thanks to improved transport and communication. On the flip side, however, the condition of the working classes were extremely harsh, and child labour was widespread. The masses of workers and former peasants looking for employment settled in the outskirts of cities, where overcrowding, pollution, and poor sanitation led to diseases. Last, but not least, the burning of coal caused air and water pollution. In conclusion, the Industrial Revolution was one of the most important events in human history. It changed the way people lived and worked, leading to technological progress and economic growth. However, it also created many social and environmental problems. Today, we continue to experience the effects of the Industrial Revolution. Modern technology, globalization, and environmental challenges all have roots in this period of rapid industrialization. By studying the Industrial Revolution, we can better understand the world we live in today and learn from the successes and mistakes of the past. Let us know what you think in the comment box below. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to be notified when the new episode will be available. See you soon.